This looks particularly badass.
Uber's a book I did for Avatar Press. Avatar Press are horrific. Bless them.
That's why we love them, though. They do things that other companies won't.
I was approached like in 2008 after Phonogram as a writer, but Roy Nels recommended me. And he said, basically, we want to do a World War II superhero book, but done in the Avatar style. Have you got any ideas? And I went away and I was a bit like, are you sure? Because the superhero World War II book is something that's been done a lot. It's been Captain America's arguably the first. So Alan Moore's done one, Grant's done stuff, Garth Ennis has certainly done stuff. And I thought, okay, what's so relevantly worthwhile to do there? Because I wasn't going to do it if I didn't have a point, I wasn't going to do it. And I thought, oh yeah, I know what we can do, we can take it seriously. The thing is, most superhero stories in World War II are about superheroes. And the idea was, let's actually use superheroes actually as a technology, and we will actually insert that into the period and do it as an alternate history. And that's kind of how Uber works. Uber basically, most superhero comics are very interested in the fight scenes and the action and all that stuff. And we have them. But in Uber, it's much more about the economics or the R&D. Because it's kind of the book that worries about where, okay, it's set in Germany in 1945. How on earth can Germany possibly survive for even another month? It's the sort of book where it features a variety of real historical figures. But so, where was Hank Guderian on March the 29th, 1945? What was the weather like in Okinawa in August of 17th?
So lots of research that went into this then.
Yeah, it's that kind of book. It takes it incredibly bleakly, and that's kind of the appeal. There's a line I dropped in the back of the first issue is, I hope you find it compelling and interesting, I hope you don't enjoy it. It is this grim, dark scream in the book, and it's kind of the only reason why I think it's ethically defendable.
Very much the thinking man's historically accurate, alternate history, dark superhero set in World War II.
Yes.
That's a pretty unique set of things to say about one comic book.
That is, it's like, I often say, I have no idea if it's any good or not, but I know there's nothing else like it. That's why I often say that about Phonogram, as in, I know this is really clever, I'm not sure it's any good.
Well, the services here helping you will say, this is very good.
Thank you very much.
This is very good, please.
Oh, no, it's actually we've done 5 trades, they're all available now. We're on a break, we're coming back in August with a volume 2, and that's a really good place to jump on. Issue 2 is one of the most horrific things I've ever written. It's kind of an American Hiroshima. It's, but yeah, it's...
So starting off as you mean to go on there?
Yeah, it's like, we did a joke in issue 21 of the first volume. And I always remember we actually did a comedy sequence, and that gives you a sense of actually how rare that kind of level of levity is. It was much more like, oh right, we're going to die then. Yeah, we're all dead.
So this is for people that are bored of some of the more bubblegummy, child-friendly sort of.
Yeah, it's not child-friendly. It's not like it's not a book. Reading on a tube is a dangerous thing to do, is a general thing to say about Uber. But people seem to like it as much, they find it interesting because it really is its own creature.
Yeah, well, people have responded well to the first one, now you're making a second volume. I think that tells you that there is an audience for it and people are really enjoying having something different.
Yeah. It's funny, it's because in that initial one, when William came to me and asked me to do it, I went away and had that thought, and I came back with this 25,000 word Bible. So it's just kind of like,
just a few thoughts.
Overthinking. It's basically my thing. And that's like the whole 5-year plan for the whole series. So it's
already completely planned out to that degree?
It's planned out in terms of like, how to phrase this, the major structure there. In some like, if you describe World War II, you could describe its basic structure in terms of this country got invaded at this point and X army lost. It's planned out in that structure. What it isn't planned out in terms of like, very, the fine graft. When I'm writing, this is everything I do. I always know the ending, I always know the large structure, I know the point, the themes, all that stuff. A lot of the specific execution is about the exploratory journey along the way, which is, for me, is how it keeps it fresh and interesting.
It sounds really, really interesting, and I've seen people already picking up copies of this here and getting them signed, and they seem to be really excited by it, so good luck with it. Where can people find you on the internet? Do you have a website and things?
I have several. Kieron Gillen. I'm on Twitter, I'm on Tumblr, there's an actual website called KieronGillen.com. They're probably the main place. I'm on Instagram as well for that. KieronGillen.com is only really the essential updates as when I've got books out, when I'm signing. And Tumblr is basically all that plus more gibberish and me reblogging fan art.
Pictures of your lunch.
Yeah, it's picture of my lunch, a lot of that.
Awesome.
And like painting lead miniatures and politics and whatever else is on my head. And Twitter is primarily me and Jamie McKelvey insulting each other.
That sounds great, I have to say.
You have to follow us both. You're missing half the show if you only get one of us.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much for talking to me.
Thank you so much.
Great to meet you. Good luck with these. It's good to see people doing something different.
Thank you. You're very kind.
Awesome.
Bye.